Okay, so 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups is surrounding your entire reading, and this is like turning your back on love, having to walk away from it. You're walking towards the moon. Now, in this deck, there is a moon that you're walking towards, and that moon is all about hidden things being revealed, enlightenment, okay? So you're always walking towards something when you're walking away from something. So it feels to me like some sort of enlightenment, something that was exposed and revealed to you is causing you to want to turn your back on a love of some sort. So let me just keep reading. That's what the whole reading is about, is this 8 of Cups card, and also your highest energy, which is the King of Pentacles. So, Cancers. This is Earth, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. All the kings and queens are very mature-minded, and they could be male or female. So what you're doing here is you're holding on to a huge pentacle. You are secure, stable, grounded, and you're holding on to that. You're not giving it up. Not just yet. We'll see. But we have the 8 of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the two strongest energies in your entire reading. So it has to do with you maintaining your security, your stability in life, and turning your back on someone that you have very loving feelings for. I have the Strength card next to the King of Pentacles and above the 8 of Cups. This is the card for Leo, so Leo might be strong in your chart or around this reading. But what this tells me is that you will find the strength and the courage to overcome, to do what you know you need to do. Now, what is that? Is that the walking away, or is there more to this? Let's find out. I have the Empress next to the Strength card. So this is the card for Libra or Taurus. One of those might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But with the Empress, this tells me that you are very loving, you're very kind, thoughtful, considerate. And moving forward, so you're holding that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings here, but moving forward, you really must have someone who has a lot of the same qualities that you do. You're a beautiful person inside, you know, you just have qualities everybody should have but don't. And you need to look for those qualities in your partner in moving forward in life. So, you are the Empress, male or female. You're very strong. You're very grounded. I have the Justice card right under the King of Pentacles and next to the 8 of Cups. So for now, this is like self-justice. You're becoming rebalanced. See those scales hanging there? The sword is hanging in front. That's part of the scale apparatus here. And so you're seeking truth, you're seeking clarity, and it's like blind justice. It's like going inside and doing things for you, getting rebalanced. This is self-justice. So your priority here would be to stay as balanced as possible. You are a very grounded person, like I said. You're very stable. You're very secure, and it just feels like you want to get back to that. You want to be that. Something enlightened you to make you want to turn your back on some sort of love relationship. It could be just a person, but no, it's a love relationship. It's a soulmate, very strong soulmate here. I have the 5 of Swords next to the 8 of Cups and under the Empress. So yeah, you're letting them fade off into the background. You're picking up these swords of truth and clarity. And the more swords you pick up, the more truth, the more clear that you are about what you need to do. And you're finding the strength and the courage to do it. And that is just kind of let them fade off into the distance. So you have to. It's like, it feels like this is something you have to do for you. I have the 4 of Wands under the Justice card. Yeah, this is a very strong soulmate card. This made it very difficult for you to walk away. But the enlightenment really helped. It really helped you figure out what you're supposed to do with this relationship. See the 11-11? There was a very strong connection between you and whoever it is you're turning your back on. and leaving behind. There's a lot of joy, a lot of love and celebration with this card. You know, sometimes this is a card of marriage. So maybe you even had hopes for marriage, but something was revealed here that changed everything. I have the Five of Wands right next to the Four of Wands and under the Eight of Cups. So the Five of Wands, see, this is the same person doing tug of war here. This is all like stress, anxiety, confusion in your head, going back and forth and all over the place in your head about the whole situation. So yeah, you really gave this a lot of thought. You had differentiating, if I can say that word right, thoughts about whether to move forward or whether to pull away. And you did fight with your own thoughts for a while until you came to the understanding, or something enlightened you to make the decision that you are making here. Now, what I see here next to the Five of Wands and under the Five of Swords, I see an offer coming in. Now, this is a sincere love offer with the Knight of Cups. Look at how gallant, male or female, coming in with a sincere offer. Now, let's take out the second part of this reading, because I need to see if this is the beginnings of another relationship or what is going on here. Okay, for Cancers. I felt that Two of Pentacles in the first part of the reading. I'm like, I feel like that should be here, and there it is. There it is. I need a couple more cards for this. Can't take all those. It's way too many for this reading. I just need a couple. Just one more card for Cancers, please. The card. Oh, the card. Oh my gosh. Well, okay. Okay, let's start up here. Four of Cups. Yes, I do feel like they try to come back in, and you're not really looking at their cup. You're not looking at their offer. You know there's more cups out there, but you're not ready to look at their offer. Okay? You're just not ready. You're down in the dumps. I mean, you're not ready to look at that offer. You're thinking of it. See this middle cup? This middle cup doesn't even have the glow that the other cups have. And you're like thinking that this is not the cup. You're thinking it's one of these cups, actually, that it could be. So let's keep reading. I have the Three of Pentacles next to the Four of Cups. There was an interfering party, I think, in this relationship, and that's what came to light. Whether it was an ex or dating other people, or just not seeing eye to eye on how to move forward, how to be committed, or whether to be committed. But there was a butting of heads going on here in this relationship. Next to the Three of Pentacles is the Nine of Wands. It made things very heavy. You felt very guarded about this relationship. But it wasn't, you're not going anywhere. All you're doing is guarding fresh starts and new beginnings, the hopes of it, but not going anyplace. This gets very, very heavy, and it has to do with this other energy. I have the Two of Pentacles under the Four of Cups and next to the Five of Swords. There's the Two of Pentacles. There's the confusion about the cup. Is it the right cup, or is it not the right cup? Are you doing the right thing about letting them go? Are you turning your back on them because of whatever it was you're enlightened about, which had to do with a third energy of sorts? Now, that could also be an addiction or something, but there's something going on there. And so, yeah, this is like trying to do that balancing act. It really throws you off balance, and here you are with the Justice card getting rebalanced. So this is how you figure you can, get yourself back, get yourself rebalanced. I have the Ten of Swords next to the Two of Pentacles. So the Ten of Swords, and that's under the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles was very hurtful to have the Ten of Swords underneath it. And next to the Two of Pentacles, it's like, what do you do here? It's very painful to be in this state of confusion, the Five of Wands. But this is the end of the pain and the suffering. This is the card I call the end, because all those swords They put everything to an end, and those are swords of truth and of clarity, the enlightenment. There's more enlightenment. So you move away. Maybe you see things more clearly, is what the Eight of Cups is saying, once you move away from the situation and maybe look at it from the outside in rather than being in it. This Nine of Cups under the Nine of Wands and next to the Ten of Swords is the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups, that's a lot of love. There's feelings here, okay? This is an offer of love. I told you that someone's coming in with a love offer. I think we're still on the same person. I think they're coming back. I think they really do love you. I think they want to give this another chance. And I think that's what's in this offer here. So whatever this third energy is, they're going to be willing to let it go because they don't want to let you go. Now make sure they have a lot of the same qualities that you have, okay? I have the Hierophant right next to the Knight of Cups and under the Two of Pentacles. You're very grounded. You wanted a commitment, and here it is. The Hierophant, the card for Taurus, by the way. So Taurus might be strong in your chart or someone else is around this reading. But with the Hierophant, this is all about security, stability, groundedness. It's very spiritual, and it is a card for marriage. Oh my gosh. So it feels like, this whole relationship, it goes through something that's difficult to get through, but they come around. They come back, and they want to make an offer that really, look at after the Hierophant. The offer is about the future. Got the Page of Pentacles. It's about being grounded. It's about spending your lives together, which puts an end to this pain that you've been suffering. It has to do with them not coming forward with any commitment, but there was an interfering party. Or not seeing eye to eye on how to move forward. But whatever the deal is, they've had a change of heart. And they love you. In this reading, they love you if this is your reading. Now, this is a general reading. If it doesn't resonate, just take from it what does, or maybe get a private reading. I do private readings, so you can just click on the description box, send me an email, we could get started. But next to the Page of Pentacles and under the Ace of Cups, and this offer that's coming in with I love you, I want to spend the rest of my life with you type offer, is the Ten of Pentacles. And there it is. There's the commitment. 10 Pentacles. This is what they weren't doing before because of that Three of Pentacles up there. But it's working out, and they want it now, and you're going to accept it. It certainly looks like you're going to accept it because you've got the Ten of Swords, and with them returning and wanting the same things that you want, your heart doesn't have to hurt so much, and you're getting a lot of truth and clarity out of this whole situation. So it's almost like you had to turn your back on them. You had to let them go, but they come back. It's something that you had to do because of something that you figured out, that you were enlightened about, like they will never commit. Maybe they even said that. But here they are coming back like, well, maybe I will because I love you so much. I don't want you out of my life. So, that's what I see here for Cancers. Let's see what your guardian angels and spirit guides have to say about this reading. Get my glasses on. And here we go. Cancers. It's card 14. It's called a win-win solution. Huh. Sounds good. Let's read it. There's strength in diversity. By blending the ideas of other people with your own, you can often come up with a solution that's magnificent. So, maybe this was something about your whole marriage or getting together or whatever. Start by focusing on the aspects that everyone agrees upon, and then open your mind to compromise and working together. Because this is not working together here. Stay balanced and seek out a moderate approach. Things are going to work out just great. Things are coming around. You did what you knew you had to do, and it worked. It's bringing you happiness. It's bringing you love. It's bringing you commitment.